Hi, Red Pumpers. Happy Wednesday. We're coming to you from the park across from Festival. Today we're going to read Where the Wild Things Are, story and pictures by Maurice Sendak. It's one of my favorite stories from as a kid. I love just the adventure and that he ultimately comes home. But listen and let's see where the wild things are. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind and another. He's chasing the dog. His mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." So he was sent to bed without eating anything. Max feels mad. And that very night, in Max's room, a forest grew, much like this forest behind us, and grew. And grew until his ceiling hung with the vines and the walls became the world all around. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through night and day, and in and out of weeks, and almost over a year to where the wild things are. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars, and gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes, and showed their terrible claws. Till Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with the magic trick of staring into their yellow eyes without blinking once. And they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all, and made him king of all wild things. And now, cried Max, let the wild rumpus start. They danced and howled at the moon. They climbed through the trees. They danced and stomped their feet. Now stop, Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. Oh no, I hope that's not happening to you. And Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely and wanted to be somewhere where someone loved him best of all. Then all around and from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat, so he gave up being king of where the wild things are. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said, "No." The wild things roared their terrible roars, and gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes, and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye, and sailed back over a year, in and out of weeks, and through a day, and into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. Looks like he's having soup and milk and chocolate cake, and Max is relieved to be home. And it was still hot. The end. I hope you've enjoyed Where the Wild Things Are. Until next time, this is Laura Schmidt, school social worker at Red Pump, and I look forward to seeing you all soon.